Welcome back to a trucking journey on a cold, rainy Saturday night here in Jacksonville, Florida. As I thought I would, I had Friday off. There wasn't really anything on the load boards. Sometimes that happens. Oddly enough, there's already a ton of loads posted for all next week, including late next week. So got, I think, 7 or 8 bids on loads right now that I should be able to get at least one of them. But they had posted, I remember last time I told you guys that I had won a bid for a load going to Costco in West Palm Beach again on Monday. Well, they had posted a load going to CVS in Vero Beach, picking up Sunday, delivering Monday. And it was pretty much the same money, but Vero Beach is a lot less miles than West Palm Beach. And since it was more than 48 hours away, I could cancel the Costco load without it affecting my carrier scorecard. So I canceled the Costco load and was scheduled to do the CVS load to Vero Beach. About a half an hour later, I get a message saying that the shipper has canceled that load. So I'm like, oh, damn. I had this good load that I like doing. I canceled it to get this other load that would be better for me to do, and then they cancel it. Luckily, nobody else had bid on that Costco load, so I was able to call a convoy and say, hey, I explained to him the situation. I was like, can you please put me back on that Costco load? And they're like, yeah, it's still available, it's no problem, we'll just put you back on that load. So, problem avoided. Still got a load for Monday. Tonight, I've got Walmart in Alachua. It's just a drop a loaded trailer and then bobtail back. And then I've got a drop and hook for Dollar General in Alachua. So hopefully there's an empty trailer for me to grab at Dollar General. But it's 2 loads in one night, so it's making pretty good money. And then I'll sleep tomorrow during the day and then pick up my Costco load Sunday night and head down to West Palm Beach. And they have this place where you can leave feedback on the Convoy app, and I've been leaving feedback over and over again that we need more time with these empty trailers after we deliver our load in order to make it financially worth it. And it seems like, I don't know, the loads that they've been posting for this weekend and all next week, they're giving a little bit of extra time with the empty trailer so you can book a load coming back and make a little bit extra money. The West Palm Beach Costco load I deliver Monday morning, and I don't have to return the trailer until Tuesday night. So I should be able to book a load to use that empty trailer and make more money. Because up until now, most of the loads, you barely have enough time to get the empty trailer back before the cutoff time. It's been ridiculous. So we'll see. I'm just waiting for the truck to warm up. It's like 47 degrees, hence the long sleeve shirt, jeans, boots. I'm bundled up and getting ready to head over to Unilever and pick up my load going to Alachua. I'll check in with you later. All right, we're back at Unilever. And once again, my trailer was dropped too high. So good thing I checked before I just backed under it. But this time I was able to lower it with the handle instead of having to get a yard jockey to come over here and lift it up for me and go through all that mess. So now we just got to hook up to it. It's got these crappy ones. Let me see if I can sit you guys down somewhere. Just trying some new filming techniques, see if it works. All right. Should be in the frame there, I guess. I remember last video I was talking about the number of views on the channel, and I really wanted to break 100 total views, and we did that. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, I know in the grand scheme of things it's nothing, but it's a little mini milestone, and at least I know that I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. There are somebody's watching. So this first Alachua load is going to Walmart, and it's just dropping the loaded trailer and then bobtailing out. So I'll come back here to Unilever and pick up my second load going to Alachua. Okay, couldn't find the little handle there for a second. And the second one is a drop and hook. And I'm going to need to slide the tandems forward. All my lights are working. Everything is fastened. Got the steel cable seal protecting it like Fort Knox. Once again, it's an old Interstate Batteries trailer. So now I just need to slide the tandems forward, check out of here, get my paperwork, and head to Walmart. Man, it's cold out here tonight. It's not fair. This is Florida. It's supposed to be warm, damn it. Alrighty. Well, I'll catch y'all later. Alright, welcome back. I figured I would film this last little part of coming into Alachua and getting into the Walmart warehouse. Somebody had mentioned in a comment in one of my previous Alachua videos, they asked, what do I think about Alachua? I said there's way too many damn potholes. And y'all will see what I mean when I turn onto the road that the warehouse is on. You may not be able to see the potholes because it's nighttime, but you'll definitely feel them with the camera shaking all over the place. It's like a minefield when you make that turn down the street that the warehouses are on. Truck on the street for free, not have to pay a monthly fee to park it somewhere. These are some big steep hills for Florida. If you'll be able to see this up here, but take this right up here, it leads you right to the warehouses. But when it goes under I-75, it's a low bridge. So they've got a whole bunch of low clearance signs saying do not turn here. I wonder how many Swift trucks hit that bridge before they put these signs up. See, it says 13.2 if you turn right here. You know, Swift had to hit that bridge quite a few times before they invested in putting up these signs. Potholes through here, but nothing like there is on the road where we turn on. On that road, if somebody is waiting there to turn and you can't go into the opposite lane, and it'll jar your fillings loose, because the nearer lane to us, closest to us, is just filled with huge potholes. So I always try to use the other lane that's a little bit smoother, but not really smooth. Too much further to go. We're going underneath I-75 right now. Hopefully there won't be anybody sitting there waiting to turn, so I can use the other lane. Not sure how much of this you guys can see at night, but there's some pretty low-hanging trees. They really need to trim some of these. Sign up here says distribution center, turn right here, because there's a whole bunch of little warehouses right here. Alright, there's nobody waiting to turn, so I can use the other lane. There's some landmine potholes here. They really need to do some construction here, repave this. With all these warehouses right here, I'm sure, you know, it gets beat up with all the trucks that come through here, and I'm sure they're tired of having to fix it, but that's the price you got to pay when you put all the warehouses in one spot. You get a lot of truck traffic. It's going to beat up the road. So you got to take care of it, maintain it properly. Lord knows we pay enough taxes, road taxes and fuel taxes, that you should fix this road for us so it doesn't beat up our truck turning in here. Relatively heavy. It's like 36,000, I think it was, so did 7 miles per gallon with a little bit of idling when I stopped to get fuel and when I was dropping and hooking and all that good stuff. So not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Hello, Walmart. Ridiculousness of getting our temperature taken. Alright, well, I get checked in and talk to y'all later. Alright, and we're back. Got checked in and we are going over to section L3 to drop this loaded trailer. It's always nice working with professionals that know what they're doing and are organized and are competent. Makes it a much more pleasant experience when you're delivering somewhere. And the fact that Walmart and Dollar General are right next door to each other just makes the comparison easy, and it makes it stark and night and day, you know? Especially when you do them both in the same day. When I come back down here with another load for Dollar General tonight, it's going to be a whole different experience. Because I was able to schedule 2 of them in the same day, it makes me enough money that it's worth the hassle. I don't know that I would ever just do one load to Dollar General in one day. That's like not enough money to make it worth the hassle, if you know what I'm saying. But if I can schedule a Walmart delivery too, make some damn good money in one day, then it's worth dealing with the aggravation of Dollar General. Alright, this section up here on the left is L3. So now we just have to find an empty spot to put it in. Yeah, there's one, but it's a little tight. Let's see if there's one that's better. doing a pull-up, use all the available space to make your job as easy on yourself as possible. Thankfully, we've got this tiny little trailer in front of us. Best advice I ever heard about backing into a spot: take your time. It's not a race. Take as many pull-ups as you need. Don't worry about what some super trucker is going to think about you while he's watching you back into the spot. Because I don't care who you are, nobody is perfect at backing into a spot. Over time, you do develop some skill to it, and you do get much better at it. And sometimes you can just hit the spot perfectly the first try. No pull-ups, and it's amazing. And then other times, and this seems to happen when there's no trailer on either side of you, if you're just backing into a wide open spot, for some strange reason, you can't hit that spot to save your life. It just works out like that. This one I've had to be a little bit cautious because there's a light pole back there on the passenger side. So I'm going to do another pull-up and move it over about an inch or so towards the driver's side, just to be safe. Alright, that worked out good. That's going to give me plenty of room where I won't come close to hitting that light pole back there. I think I'll switch to the head mount. All right. I didn't feel like messing with the head mount, so I'm just gonna hold it. I stopped so I could slide the tandems before I dropped the trailer, because that's what you're supposed to do if you're a good truck driver. There's a big chunk of wood here. Let's see how we did with that light pole. Oh, that's skills right there, son. Look at that. Obviously, some less skilled drivers parked here. But I was able to avoid it. But like I said, use as many pull-ups as you need to get the job done correctly and keep you from hitting something. This one's got a little pull handle instead of a valve, an air valve, which a lot of times can really suck because a lot of times they're hard to do, but that one's really easy, so it's no big deal. Let me set you guys up on the ground here, and there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. And that is how you drop a trailer. But remember me telling you in one of my previous videos about how Convoy needs to get some bigger stickers for their trailers so you can actually see that it's a Convoy trailer? Look at this one. It's so faded you can't hardly see that. I don't know how you're supposed to tell it's a Convoy trailer if you can't see it. All right. Now I just got to scan my paperwork so I can get paid for this and then head back to Unilever and pick up the load for Dollar General. So I will be back with you later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Unilever in Jacksonville for our second load of the night. Let's check the pink kingpin, make sure it's locked in. And it is. It was a pretty uneventful drive back to Jacksonville, except for the massive amount of deer that you see on that road. Those deer aren't afraid of nothing. They get a big semi driving right next to them and they just stand there and look at you. They don't even try to run away. I'm like, how in the world do you, as a hunter, go into the woods with a gun and not shoot a deer? They're everywhere. I see hundreds of them a night on the drive from Jacksonville to Alachua. Whew. It's a little cold tonight. It's 42 degrees. That is way too cold for Florida. I'm seeing a lot of convoy trailers here. That means there's going to be plenty of loads next week. I don't like this landing gear. It takes too long to roll up. It's got one of those little funky air deflectors on it. The tandems are all the way forward because somebody doesn't know how to drop a trailer properly. Alrighty. All the lights are working. We are sealed up. Never pulled one of these trailers before. Now we just have to hope there's an empty trailer at Dollar General for me to grab. Otherwise, I'll be headed back to Walmart. Whew, it's cold. Whew. Let's put our trailer information. 277603. Oops. 603. Huh. And the shipping ID 325 873 22. Save and done. Alrighty. And according to the GPS, I should be there around 7 o'clock. let's get started. I'll be back with you in a little bit. All right, I'm back. I figured I would film the same thing I filmed earlier, but this time in the daylight, so y'all can see it better. Just now coming into the town of Alachua. As you can see, the sun is up, and this is the load that goes to Dollar General, so I'm not looking forward to that, but doing 2 loads in one day pays pretty well, so I'll try not to complain too much. That's a serious hill for Florida. Some cool old houses in this little town, like that one there. There's those signs I was talking about earlier. You could probably see them a little better now. You just know Swift hit that bridge a bunch of times. I really hope it doesn't take forever to find an empty trailer like it usually does. I need to get home and get to bed so I can pick up my load tonight. Hopefully in the daylight you'll be able to see all those potholes I was talking about. county needs to fix that. It's ridiculous. And we're going underneath I-75. Almost there, about 2 miles to go. There's these low-hanging branches I was talking about when it was dark earlier. Pothole's so big it'll swallow your whole truck. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's a cool view of the train tracks there. There's where you turn to go to Walmart. There's Cisco right across the street there. And I believe this is Cintas and a couple other places, but and Dollar General is right here on the left, and good, there's no line. All right, let me go check in and I'll get back with you in a little bit. Well, it wouldn't be Dollar General if it wasn't messed up. I'm here for a drop and hook, and they are saying that this load is supposed to be a live unload scheduled for the 9th, which would be, what, Tuesday? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, of course, they are refusing it and had to call convoy and got to wait to hear back from them while they try to figure this out. It's just every single time you come to Dollar General, it's a fucking hassle. There are a bunch of morons who don't know how to do their fucking job. When you go into one of their stores, and you see the aisles and how messed up they are, then you understand how messed up their warehouse is. It's just a horrible company. They just need to fucking go out of business. It shouldn't be this difficult. It's a drop and hook. Unilever isn't going to ship a load on Saturday night, early Sunday morning, 70 miles away, that doesn't deliver for 2 or 3 days. I guarantee you it's supposed to be a drop and hook, just like the app says it is, but these morons don't know what the hell they're talking about. And you would think that they would say, okay, just drop it. But no, got to sit here and wait for them to straighten this mess out. It's ridiculous. Alright, well, I'll check back in with you all later and let you know what happened to this clusterfuck. Well, it's now 2 p.m. and I just now made it back to the yard to park my truck. I still have the loaded trailer behind me. After sitting at Dollar General for a couple of hours waiting for them to figure out what to do, Dollar General kicked me out of there, would not let me stay there. So I called Unilever, explained the situation, told them, hey, I gotta bring it back. They won't accept it. They say it's not supposed to be here till Tuesday. They won't let me drop the trailer, so I gotta bring you the trailer back. So I show up at Unilever in Jacksonville and get told that I cannot drop the trailer there without a return authorization number. And they say they need that number to come from Convoy. So I'll call Convoy and they say they need a return authorization number to come from Unilever. So basically, after sitting there for 4 hours while they sent emails because they're too stupid to pick up a phone and try to talk to somebody, and apparently there's nobody working at Unilever on a Sunday that can make a damn decision. So it was getting to the point where I was running extremely low on hours and I wasn't about to get stuck at Unilever for 10 hours with nothing to eat. I'm starving to death. So finally decided to tell them, look, y'all can figure this out on Monday when there's people working that can make a damn decision, but I'm out of here. I'm going home to take my break and get me something to eat. And y'all can figure it out between yourselves. And let me know tomorrow what you want to do with this damn trailer. But I'm in possession of a loaded trailer, and if they want it back, they're going to pay me, because I had to cancel my Costco load tonight. This whole ordeal has been a nightmare. Dollar General can fucking burn to the ground for all I care. None of those people deserve to have jobs. That company needs to go out of business. When I told Convoy that they said it was a live unload for Tuesday, they're like, we don't even do live unloads. Everything's drop and hook there. I'm like, I know. And every time I go there with a drop and hook, I got to argue with them about it. Bunch of morons. So this whole mess up has cost me about $1,100. And what should have been a 4-hour drop and hook turned into a 9-hour clusterfuck. So now I am starving to death. I'm gonna go get me something to eat, go home, relax, and upload this video and wonder what I'm gonna do tomorrow to make some money. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe.